My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot, and I'll be doing a new moon reading here for you. Thank you so much for coming to this channel, and let's get started. I feel like let's get it started. Let's like something really hype about your energy, energetically. I'm getting hype, man. Get hype men around you. Be the hype man. Something real hype. Your energy. Maybe you hyping yourself up to something. So I don't feel like you getting hype for hyping yourself up. I don't know. But let's get into your reading, guys. Messages here for Capricorn. Okay, so we have consider getting additional schooling or training. Get moving. Oh, you on a roll. You gotta move. Yeah, trust yourself. You know what you're doing. You got a lot going on. There's a lot of learning experiences. There are things that you have. Trust yourself. You're learning a lot from your own things that you know about. You're learning more about yourself. You're learning about moving. It's given Ecclesiastics, where it's like it's a time to rest, it's a time to move, it's a time to this, it's a time to that. It's like you know what season you're embarking on, and you are needing to have that same vibes. That's why I feel like the hype energy, the exciting energy is the thing that you're choosing to get yourself ready for this cycle here. So let's get into some tarot. I feel like, yes, I love that. I feel like this is also regarding a deeper understanding of your experiences. You're definitely challenging your own perspective at this time, and it's doing you really good. It's a little bit of dose of reality and mixed with a little bit of compassion. So we challenging perspectives of our own self, right? It allows us to see things differently. So I think that you guys are very much so in the season of seeing things a lot differently than you would have normally been dealing with or seeing. So let's get into some tarot here for Capricorns. Messages here for Capricorns. Thank you, Spirit Guides. All right. Wow. A lot of cups. Everything so far has been cups out here. Water and fire and earth. Man, what a... Ooh. You guys is going... Some of you guys are really going through it. And you have no choice to be strong in these situations here. And I do feel like you know where your entrepreneur endeavors, the way that you can handle situations, the way that you can stand on yourself, stand on your own feet. I feel like you're creating... This is beautiful. I know that it's a very arduous time here. Some of you guys could be changing locations, direction in life. You might not feel like you have any control in these situations or in these matters. But I do feel like your vision is shifting. You're aware of the lessons that you've learned. I hear my dog starting to whine because he wants to leave the room. He wants to go in the other room with my nephews. And he just started when I did this reading. So there's a little bit of a sad moment, wanting to be with loved ones, wanting to be with certain people in your life, feeling like, man, I desire relationships in my life that aren't so petty or mediocre or not being able to build together, you know. At the same time, the way you think about it is actually the manifestation. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, they're releasing all of these burdens that are no longer yours, right? And that's hard because when we do a responsibility for so long, or responsibilities for so long, it gives us the sense of authority or control or stability. And now it's no longer needed, right? And you have a lot of memories here. There's a lot of sentimental value to certain things that you keep dear in your spirit. But I do feel like with the Page of Cups, you just feel like at the end of the day, you know, throughout time, this will always hurt my heart because the lack of emotional growth one may have, or just the unawareness, the deep unawareness on a spiritual level where you're just like, I I can't keep holding this together. It's not being held together because I can't control how someone else views life or their personality or their character, who they are, right? And I do see an individual who just refuses to grow up. There's an energy where it's complete dependency. And I do feel like these are inner childhood wounds. You know, this could be a really healing an inner child wound that still feels very predominant. And I do feel like as time moves forward, I do see that there's decisions that you'll be making. Two of Pentacles is work-life balance. This is, you can be able to find your multitasking bone again. This is a lot of beginnings. This is a lot of starts. But I do feel like Spirit is saying that there is something here that is also shifting. Very much so shifting. Let me clarify this Emperor in reverse. This Emperor in reverse, Spirit. Who's this Emperor in reverse? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. Ooh, this is a hard reading, honey. Okay. You are very like your soul right now is very like, it's a lot. First off, it's a lot because you're getting a lot of downloads. And the downloads, you realize they are just not they're out of your control. There's just one of those situations where you're just in receiving mode. And you know a lot. You know a lot of dimensions. You know a lot of circumstances. And you're very aware that you're not in control of this thing. I think that there's a reconciliation of that for some reason. I feel like you're getting okay with the uncertainties of life here. And being very comfortable in the dynamic of change and shifting and these lifestyles and these things that we have to, man, Pentacle, like Princess of Pentacles and Princess of Wands in reverse. Some people, I feel like you always attract people who are very conniving, sneaky. They have jealous qualities. Like, I feel like it's just always this burden of just incomplete building with people here. I'm going to get another one here for that because I don't really... Can you expound on this energy, Spirit? Thank you so much. Please open up this energy. We have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So yes, essentially we have the sentimental value of going in directions that are not good for us. There's a level of stopping once you see that this is not going to grow into a healthy foundational dynamic. So I like the fact that you might be pulling your energy back, or there's this energy of Knight of Cups where you have always have these experiences of just dealing with individuals who have, you know, done really jealous things, whatever the case may be, things that just are petty, mediocre, again, just not able to truly build together and come in a community. It's more so like a competitive, divisive. It's very not communicative. So these experiences have taught you to love yourself even more, and that's the paradox of life. Going through some really arduous times, and it builds up who we naturally are, and now I'm standing more and more in your truth. So even though this energy feels very circulated, it feels very ongoing, and it feels very like it's a very short phase in your life that there's adjustments being made here. However, I do feel like you guys are realizing that you're strategizing how to take less burdens off of your energy here. We have step out of your comfort zone. I mean, Capricorn, I'm telling you, this energy is really releasing old paradigms of thinking. These experiences is going to teach you how to live more in a positive level. You're going to be getting feedback. You're going to be getting downloads. You're going to be getting signs. There's going to be a lot of options here. There's going to be a lot of different things to realize, like practicing how to not be in control for some reason here. Justice in reverse. Damn, this is a wild reading. There's a lot of just unfair stuff that takes place where you're just like, in the end of the day, I have to release these burdens. It's what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of lack of accountability on so many levels. And, I just feel like you're just in a space where you're just like, man, not my problem. Not my problem. You're starting to feel comfortable in that. Because, the Empress. The Empress in the middle of the reading, because you're knowing your worth. These experiences is teaching you even more about your worth. It's making you stronger. It's making you fabulous. It's making you handsome. It's making you more fertile. It's making you spend more time with yourself and loving who that is. These are lessons in teaching you how to strengthen. This is essentially strengthening you. These these experiences are learning lessons for you to know who you are. You will no longer feel like, damn, am I in a prison? This feels like a curse. Damn, am I ever going to get out of it? You will. You will. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you flyer. It's going to make you even more of the natural energy that you embody here. Look at that. Exactly what I just said. Like, the more inconsistencies you see in people, the more you see how people are not in alignment, not unequally yoked. People that's mischievous. They're very witty. You don't know their intentions, but their intentions is malicious. All of these things that you're just, because you're coming in with love and they're coming in with strategy. And these experiences have taught you, and I'm talking about many kinds of experiences here. If you desire a personal reading, you can click the link below, ascendingsynergy.com, because these are various of different experiences here. But no matter what, these experiences is making you a baddie, making you more attractive, making you, it's just taking that negative stuff and turning it into something that you never even thought you even had in you. Okay? That's true beauty. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. Your advice is, am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's sole action is what you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. Thank you guys so much for being in this channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.